This site is special for a number of reasons. Firstly, this is an existing Marston's and Osprey site, so we've had here for a number of years 2 50 kilowatt chargers, but we've now expanded the site, adding 8 150 kilowatt high power chargers to recognise the huge surge in demand that there is for public charging. Osprey are building hundreds of hubs like this with high power rapid chargers right across the UK. There are a number of benefits for landlords and retailers to work with leading charger networks to achieve their EV charging solutions. Firstly, you can drive footfall for the millions of people who are about to move over to driving an electric vehicle. Secondly, there's the added revenue that comes into your business through having EV charging infrastructure on your estate. And finally, for many businesses, like Marston's here today, EV charging is a core pillar of their ESG strategy for the wider business.
We have a really strong relationship with Osprey, and it's a true partnership. And I think that's the only way we could have got to the point we have. EV charging is a great statement for Marston's, and it's something that's really visible to our guests that they can see that we're doing to help reduce their environmental footprint and make that transition to low carbon transport.
So where should a business start when setting out on a journey to achieve a fantastic charging hub like the one we've built here today? Well, this is why it's so important to work with a leading charging network like Osprey. Our fully funded turnkey offering takes care of everything from securing the grid from the local network through all the planning implications and also then to delivery and construction of the hub within your site. The value to your business from Osprey doesn't end there. We know that drivers will continue to return to your site if we give them an excellent charging experience. Therefore, that's why Osprey invest in maintaining the site through the term of the lease, and we provide 24/7 customer care to all of your customers should they need to call us for help and advice as well.
So we partnered with Osprey because I think our philosophies are really closely aligned. I think we both saw a huge opportunity to install at pub restaurants where we think the dwell time of how long an average EV driver wants to charge is aligned with how long a customer wants to stay at Marston's, and for us that's really important. Customer feedback has been excellent from our guests, and further to that, our managers and our operations are really engaging with chargers. More and more are asking for chargers at our sites because they really see the benefit.
One of Osprey's core values is to deliver a truly open access experience to all drivers, and therefore the design of truly accessible sites is imperative for our business going forward. There are a number of key details which you have to pay attention to create a truly accessible site. The first thing is around the space that you provide the vehicle and the driver to move around between the car and the charging unit. And this is for the people that may have mobility aids, but also generally to give people the space they need to manoeuvre and to bring the charging cable to the vehicle. Secondly, it's important that you don't put artificial steps in people's way so that they can easily access the charger and get as close as they need to it. And thirdly, then there's the choice of hardware itself. We choose hardware specifically with usability in mind, and the Kempower units we have here today are very accessible for drivers to use in terms of the screen height, but then critically as well in terms of the cable management system. So there are rather futuristic space-age cables that the chargers have, are very easy to manoeuvre and use with only one hand as well.
I think at the moment Osprey are leaps and bounds ahead of everybody else with the way that they're setting up their chargers for disabled access. The layout and the way that the charging stands are there, it makes it really easy to use.
You know, I need a lot of support in my life, so the more things that I can do on my own, the better. And there's no reason why I can't do this on my own. You know, and I've proved that today.
We're trying to provide a network that's accessible and inclusive to as many people as possible. Without partners like Osprey, we can't deliver a reliable network at the right sites.
Osprey's mission is to create a truly reliable, trusted, easy charging experience every time.